The chairman of the NSE, Mr. Kiprono Kichoni, is also the chairman of many other things. The chair of our group, Professor HF Group, Professor Olive Mugenda. The chair of HFC, my friend Dr. Kaushik Manek. The CEO of NSE, Frank Witty. The board members of the group, HF Group present here. I can see quite a number of board members. Daniel Warutere, the head of markets operations at CMA. And thank you very much, Daniel. Daniel dealt with us directly and personally. And I just wanted to say he's one of the most responsive regulator I have ever met. You send a request in the morning, and in the afternoon you have an approval or some sort of response. Thank you very much. We truly appreciate. Our transaction advisors, Dan Blair, Walker Contos, image registrars, HF Group colleagues who are here, the phenomenal team that has brought us this far. I am super proud to be leading you as my colleague and as a member of the team. Today, I am full of gratitude as we celebrate this moment, special moment for us as HF Group. You know, 5 or so years ago, I remember we sat in a meeting room, a few members of the management team and the board members, some of them are here, and we asked a question, which way HF? With little more than just the belief that we could make a difference and the belief that we could be able to transform the company, we embarked on this journey. And we are here now. We made the decision that we are going to transform the company from a pure mortgage lender, we just did mortgages only, to a full service bank. So we were to build new businesses that did not exist at all. We were to build customer value propositions for individuals, businesses, institutions, diaspora people, financial institutions, to transform us into a normal bank. We wanted to transform ourselves from a construction company on the property development side to an integrated property services provider. And we wanted to transform our insurance company from just doing mortgage insurance to a full range of insurance services. And we had huge issues to solve while at it. So we divided ourselves into a team, one that built the bank, the new bank from scratch, and one that also resolved the legacy matters that we needed to deal with. About 3 years ago, the business became profitable. All our businesses actually became profitable. We have been on we have just sort of achieved the third straight year of profitability as a group. And we've been growing consistently since then, both in terms of customer numbers, in terms of course, the value to our shareholders, in terms of number of employees, and in terms of the businesses and propositions that we have. I want to just appreciate all those who have been on this journey with us, those who have backed us up, those who never gave up on us, and those who believed that we could actually be able to get here. This is a significant moment for us, and I just wanted to start by saying about 3 months, actually, no, more than 3 months ago, perhaps 6, we started with our shareholders, no, actually just 3 months. We started with our shareholders in an EGM and made the decision that we are going to need to put in some additional investments in the company so that then, because the businesses were profitable and performing well, and we needed to put in investment so that then we can power the growth and accelerate the growth of the businesses. Some people said that the timing was not good. The macros were not looking nice. There was quite some noise in the market. I don't want to say about what. And some people called me aside and said, hey, are you really sure? But we knew that there is really never a perfect moment. And we knew we had a strong team of board management, regulator partners, our shareholders, and we made that decision that we'll go with the rights issue. We are here now. The rights issue is over. We have achieved nearly 140% performance of the rights issue. We have had to return some money back to investors. A number of investors called and said, I don't want my money, just give me shares. And obviously this is a very regulated process, so we had to take a maximum amount that we could and return the rest of the money to our investors. And we just truly appreciate our investors for not just believing in us as a group, believing in the board, believing in the management, believing in our strategy, but also they had faith in the way capital markets in Kenya work, and also this platform called NSE to be able to be a fair and efficient regulator. And we appreciate all those who have been involved in that process. I would like to particularly thank our main shareholders, represented here by Tom Getogo. We have Britam. Britam came through for us, believed in us, and is fully on board, and they actually participate. And I also want to thank NSSF. NSSF has actually been one of our key shareholders. They also took up their full rights, and they even actually participated in the green shoe option. So we just want to thank, and the thousands of shareholders who came through our branches, who logged into our portal and put in additional investments. Close to 4,000 shareholders actually participated in that rights issue, and we truly appreciate them. We want to thank our regulators. This would not have happened without your support and guidance from the CMA to, of course, the NSE, Central Bank of Kenya. They were truly phenomenal. They just came back quickly. They guided. They told us which way to go. There are new regulations, so obviously we kept going back to them. And we truly appreciate how you came through for us. Now that we are here, there is obviously an expectation that has been set, both by the market, as you can see on the board, and also, of course, by our stakeholders, including our clients. So 85% of the funds that we have received will be used to power the businesses that we have created. We are going to power propositions for individual customers, what we call personal banking and ultimate banking. We are going to power growth of SMEs in Kenya. We are going to power the growth of institutions such as SACCOs, chamas, churches, and all the religious institutions. We are going to power the growth of financial institutions that bank with us. This money will be put primarily in the bank itself. It's profitable. It is doing well. This is basically steroids to accelerate the growth. We have the team, we have the will, we have the courage, and we have the market. And we believe this is really the company to watch. We are also going to spend about 15% of the money powering the digitization of our company. You look at the companies that have achieved scale and significant growth in our lifetime, even in just recent years, not just here in Kenya, but globally. The ones we use every day, either to watch movies or to move around or to do all the things that we do in our lives, they are powered by technology. They see themselves first as technology-powered companies that then have licenses to do the various businesses. And we see ourselves that way. We are bold around technology, and we are going to be a technology-driven company. That is the fastest way to achieve scale in this time. And so 15% of the money will be used to digitize the company, to create greater efficiency and effectiveness, and in the delivery of the services that we offer our clients. As you may be aware, there are new regulations around capital for banks. 10 billion shillings is the new benchmark. This fundraising that we have just achieved has enabled us to grow our capital for the bank 400%. From just about 2 billion to 8. The remaining 2 billion, we believe we are going to get in this year. So that then we can set ourselves on a firm growth path. As we speak already, we are way ahead of the implementation schedule of that capital requirement. But 2 billion, if we've been able to raise to get to 8, 2 more is not going to be difficult. So we should be able to get that this year and move on with our lives. We are on course for that. In terms of the future of the company, we have a vision to become a top 10 financial services company in Kenya, one of the largest in Kenya, and that will happen. You will remember this conversation one day. We are going to get there because we have the team, we have got the market, we have the people, we have propositions. There is no reason why we cannot be. I will not talk about more about the share price. You can see for yourselves. A market is a market. And our role really is to create long-term, sustainable, and greater value for all our stakeholders, and most especially our shareholders. That is what we will focus on. That is what we will work on every day to reward all our stakeholders, including obviously, most importantly, our shareholders. And so the market then will follow. So I will not comment about the market. The market is what it is. So far, so good. I don't think there is any shareholder who is complaining. But I can say our role really as a team of the board, the management, is to just make sure that we continually create incremental value for our shareholders and all our stakeholders. And that is what really we'll focus on. And the market then we expect will respond to that. We would like to reaffirm our gratitude to all of you, our shareholders, our partners, our regulators, our board, of course, our management team, this team that I love very much, all the 634 colleagues at HF Group. We thank you all, and we believe that we are going we are into something great. Thank you very much.